on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it, you're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR, S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Hello, lovely listeners. Tune in to the renewed show with Charlotte. Make it a date to listen to me this and every Thursday at 5 p.m. on Star Radio UK. Tune in to an hour of power, an hour of encouragement, an hour to inspire you to stay positive and strong in this season. See you there and listen.
During the time of lockdown, we recognise that young people among us could be vulnerable and subject to abuse. This is why Amacares, an organisation that advocates against child sexual abuse, is here to assist the vulnerable amongst us. We have lined up an exciting and educative programmes that can be of help to you. Please check out our website on www.amacares.org for updates of programme. Enjoy a live chat with our team members for advice. Our online counsellors are also available to advise you and signpost you to the right governmental departments. You can reach us on 033 01 33 2415 or email us at info@amacares.org. Confidentiality is key. Thank you.
Hi everyone, it's your girl BB Clemens, the author of How to Go From Employee to Entrepreneur and the host of your weekly business show, BB Means Business, the show where we discuss everything you ever wanted to know about business but you were afraid to ask. How do I start my business? How do I raise the finance? How do I grow my business? Where am I going to find my customers? Join me every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. on Star Radio UK to get all the information and tips that you need to become a successful entrepreneur and become financially free. Remember, don't let life dictate to you. Rather, put your signature on life.
Hello, good people. I'm back again, and this time it's about Mama's Choice Fufu Mix. It comes in 2 flavors, and it contains essential minerals and vitamins. It's gluten-free. You can grab one from the nearest Afro-Caribbean shop or the corner shop next to you. Insist it's Mama's Choice. It's certified by both the US and the UK Food Standard Board. Grab one for yourself today. Mama's Choice. Ubedisa Charlie. Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour Show on Star Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
Listen to Aunties Mary, Lottie and Regina on the Family Enrichment Programme on Star Radio UK. This and every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m.
Some people are wicked because don't make it your business going about revealing
people's secrets. Don't be a busybody.
And some people. Today's typical family is under pressure from various directions. Divorce is on the increase. More and more of the Afro-Caribbean youth are taking to crime, etc. The Family Enrichment Programme brings together a team of qualified experts to discuss and shed light on how we can make our families better and stronger. It is said the family can do without the society, but the society can't. Listen to the Family Enrichment Programme this and every Saturday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Star Radio UK, your favourite Afro-Caribbean radio station in London.
Download our app in iTunes and the Google Play Store.
Tune in to On Point here on Star Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Check me out. He tells me my energy is making him tired.
Yes!
How do you get the energy to do
I've been told that I have a lot of energy, but my goodness, I think today I have met my match, people. I have met my match, Miss Suzanne. Wow, amazing.
One of the things that's the start of the
Darkness.
whole of darkness.
So what did that
Myself and the world will adjust. And 2019,
Forget the proverbial boardroom. Join me, Simone Frazier, on the CEO, the program that gives you the driving seat over your life. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. only on Star Radio.
Hi there, this is CJ Buckman, your life coach. And whenever I'm in London, I listen to Star Radio UK right here. But guess what? You can listen to wherever you are.
Turn it on. Turn it up.
Online, on mobile, and soon on DAB. This is Star Radio UK, the leading Afro-Caribbean radio station in London.
Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
All around the world. In your car.
At work.
At home.
On your smartphone.
This is Star Radio UK.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you find that life is still worthwhile. If you just smile. Hey, this is Archie, and you're listening to Starr Radio.
Yes, hello, good morning and welcome to Star Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Today is Wednesday, the 22nd day of July, the year 2020. And of course, that means the Wednesday edition of the morning show. So once again, I welcome you all to the greatest program in the whole wide world, Star Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. But I say good morning to my colleague and representative, Mr. Frank David, Mr. OLAYOMI, KOIKI. Gentlemen, wherever you are, massive good morning to you. And I want to take this opportunity to say good morning also to Dr. Martin, Brother Felix, Mr. Malik Dramani Mahama, Kofi Ali, Kavara Haven in Minnesota, Brown Kwame, Mr. John Buama, Abiose, wherever you are, good morning to you all. Once again, feel free to join in when the lines are open. But you know what you can do? You can post your comments and everything on the Facebook transmission or Facebook page, and we will read it out. However, the lines will be open for you during the course of the program so that you can share your take. But if before then you also have something that you want to just share with us without the public knowing as well, you can text or WhatsApp us. We can do so. The number is 07539661744, 07539661744. Better still, you can still email us. It's info@starradiouk.com. info@starradiouk.com. Well. Of course, I am.
The one and only
Archie on Starr Radio UK. Nobody does it better.
Dr. Martin morning. It's a Devin Kluche. Massive good morning to you all. 10:36 the time. Of course, because it's a Wednesday edition of the morning show, we finish exactly at 12 o'clock so that we take you to the House of Parliament for the Prime Minister's question time. So wherever you are, don't even think of touching the dial. Just say glue to your set. But what you can do for me, share the page with your friends and loved ones and invite them to like our pages as well. Of course, it is Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. So, by way of program, I'll bring you the quote for the day, the weather forecast will follow suit, and then we'll go on from there. Bring you the travel updates and some of the news making the round. 11 o'clock, we have Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI joining in to bring you some updates from Nigeria. And then we'll move on from there. The lines will be open for you at 11:30. We look at other stories making the rounds in the world, and exactly at 12 o'clock, we bring the curtains down for the first part of the program. We then move on to number 10. I said number 10 down the street. The House of Parliament for the Prime Minister's question time. So that is how the program is going to be for you if it's your first time of listening to us. So 10:38 the time. Let me say good morning to Miss Donna Takia boy. Now morning to you. I hope you are doing very well. I know you just came from work and you are tired, trying to chill out. Abby. Good morning to you. All right then, now let's move on. The quote for the day says what? The process of becoming successful in the era of ICT involves hard work, total obsessive dedication, and a few sparks of imagination. Let me take it again because it's something that I can relate to here now. The process of becoming successful in the era of ICT involves hard work, total obsessive dedication, and few sparks of imagination. And let me say good morning once again to my colleague and co-presenter, Mr. Frank Davis. Yes, he's been on it, just trying to make sure everything is taken along nicely. So that is just by way of the quote for the day. If you are BBC, you better contact us for some training. When I say BBC, I mean born before computer. Okay. Now let's move on to some of the story. The weather forecast. Was not too bad last night, though a bit warm. But what has the weather got in stock for us? it's going to be staying dry and settled with cloud breaking up and clearing to give lengthy spells of sunshine during the afternoon. Winds staying generally light. Any remaining dry with clear spells during the first half of the night. During the early hours, cloud will push in from the west, but it should stay dry. Okay, let's look at the temperatures. What has the temperature got in stock for us today? A bit warmer? Yes, it's going to be 24 degrees and the lower is going to be 14 degrees. Pollen level is going to be moderate. UV level is going to be high. Pollution is going to be low. Sunset 21:03 and sunrise for tomorrow morning 05:11 hours. Well. That brings us to the end of the weather forecast for you. Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Let's move on straight to the travel updates, but with after this quick commercial break. Stay tuned.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission-free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR, S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Check it out. Keep your eyes on the road.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Yeah, so keep your eyes on the roads, keep your eyes on the roads. So we're keeping updated. I promise I'm on the Starr Radio UK travel update that comes your way every weekday from 10:40 to around 10:42. So what's happening on your travel this morning? Those of you in London, the underground seems to be in good service or special service apart from the Waterloo and City lines. That has still got planned service closures. But that aside, TFL Rail and London Tramlink, good service. And DLR, London Overground, special service. That's all. Check before you leave, of course. Starr Radio UK. Now let's move on to the river bus, which seem to be working nicely now, returning to normal. Yes, on the river bus, still apart from the RB5 that is still suspended, city cruises, RB1, RB1X, RB2, RB4, RB6, all in good service. Really very good service there as well. Now keep your eyes on the roads. Keep your eyes on the roads. I will keep you navigated. Maybe wherever you are traveling, you want to share with us what is happening on your travels for free. Of course, you cannot text whilst you are driving though, but you can record. Whatever that. Okay though. Now, on the National Rail this morning, Great Western Railway has got special service Southeastern, minor delays. Southern, special service Thameslink, minor delays there as well. Now, finally, let's come to the major roads in London. What's happening on the major roads in London? In London this morning, A10 have got closures, A20 closures, A23 closures, A3 closures, A4 closures, A40 closures, Central London Red Roads closures there as well. All the others, no exceptional delays. So once again, let me say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good dawn to you, wherever you might be on planet Earth. So enjoy your comments for today. But you know what? Continue to keep those eyes on the roads.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission-free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it, you're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR, S for star, R for radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about Sendwave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Hello, lovely listeners. Tune in to the renewed show with Charlotte. Make it a date to listen to me this and every Thursday at 5 p.m. on Star Radio UK. Tune in to an hour of power, an hour of encouragement, an hour to inspire you to stay positive and strong in this season. See you there and listen.
During the time of lockdown, we recognise that young people among us could be vulnerable and subject to abuse. This is why Amicus, an organisation that advocates against child sexual abuse, is here to assist the vulnerable amongst us. We have lined up an exciting and educative programmes that can be of help to you. Please check out our website on www.amicus.org for updates of programme. Enjoy a live chat with our team members for advice. Our online counsellors are also available to advise you and signpost you to the right governmental departments. You can reach us on 033 01 33 2415 or email us at info@amacares.org. Confidentiality is key. Thank you.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour Show on Star Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
Welcome back to the program. It is Star Radio UK. Let me say good morning to Michael Baidu. Michael Baidu. Is it my Michael Baidu all the way in Ghana? Yes, if it is you, shout out to you. I hope you are doing very, very. It's not you as well. Thank you very much for tuning in to listen to us on Star Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Okay. Now, so what's happening? What's happening across the globe? Yes, we'll be global trotting this morning. As you know, it is the Wednesday edition of the morning show. So we are pressed with time from the word go, and we just make sure we go through it all like a hot knife in butter. Okay? So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing that. I'm going to make sure I bring you all the stories that is making the rounds in the world in a space of how many minutes? I'll do that. I promise you. I'm able. Okay. Now, from the UK front, UK considers tougher spy laws after Russia report. Now, ministers are said to face questions in the Commons after MPs said the UK underestimated the threat of Russia. Well, we'll be following that story closely, see what they are actually going to be doing about that. Labour pays damages to anti-Semitism whistleblowers. The party apologizes for the distress caused to ex-members of staff who spoke out. And then some other story, the photo that started a search for my slave roots. Somebody is also posted that one there. Interesting stories making the rounds here in the UK and other parts of the world. Now, UK passport backlog reaches 400,000 due to virus. Now, reduced staffing to allow social distancing is one reason for the mounting backlog, a minister has said. So, not much of us or many of us will be traveling out of the country. So, you don't actually need that. So, what provision has to be made for people when you are going to maybe apply for something and they said bring your passport. You could send your maybe a picture of your maybe expired passport. What about that? Because we are on uncharted times and therefore things are not the same as they ought or have been. Okay, so let me just touch on this couple of stories and then move on from there. Now, ministers are considering strengthening security laws after a report by MPs accused them of underestimating the threat of Russian interference. The Transport Secretary Grant Sharp said a new law requiring foreign agents to register in the UK was being looked at. He said the move will not be the only solution to security threats, but could make it easier to extradite spies. Labour criticizes systematic failings in the UK's response to Russia. Now, Mr. Sharp said the government was already taking a more forward-leaning approach, but also thought the time was right for additional powers. Now, plans to make foreign agents register were mentioned in the government's legislative agenda last December and were previously announced by former Home Secretary Sajid Javid in May last year. Mr. Sharp said registration might be very useful, although he cautioned it was not the entire answer to dealing with threats. The government, which will have to answer questions on the issue in the Commons later, faces calls to do far more to counter Russian espionage and subversion after Parliament's Intelligence and Security Committee, the ISC, said the UK was the main target after the US and NATO. In a 50-page report, the committee said the UK was clearly a target for disinformation campaigns around its election, but the issue was described as a hot potato with no one organization taking a lead to tackle it. Well, Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London, 8 minutes to the top of the hour. At 8 minutes to 11. Like I said earlier on, exactly at 11 o'clock, we'll be having Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI joining in to bring you updates from Nigeria. In other stories making the rounds in the UK, Labour has agreed to pay substantial damages to 7 former employees who sued the party in an anti-Semitism row. It has issued an unreserved apology in the High Court after agreeing to settle a defamation lawsuit by 7 whistleblowers who spoke out in a BBC Panorama program last year. They said efforts were made to damage their reputation after they criticized their leadership response. Now, Labour said its action had caused distress and embarrassment and hurt. In the July 2019 program entitled Is Labour Anti-Semitic?, a number of former party officials alleged that senior figures close to the leadership at this time had interfered in the process of dealing with anti-Semitism complaints. They also claimed they had faced a huge increase in complaints since Jeremy Corbyn became leader in 2015. Well, he's no more the leader, so we'll see what Sir Keir Starmer will be doing with that. Well, somebody will say, well, in the last month, he fired one of his ministers, shadow secretaries. So maybe now, with what is going on, he's going to play the ball. But do you think that will bring back the support that they've had from the Jewish community? That is another question for another day. Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. In other parts of the world, US orders China to close Houston consulate. And that's a tough one. US orders China to close Houston consulate. Now, let me bring you that. The US has ordered China to close its consulate in Houston, Texas by Friday, a move described as political provocation by Beijing. The U.S. State Department said the decision was taken in order to protect American intellectual property. But China's foreign ministry spokesman Wang Weibin said it was outrageous and unjustified. The statement comes after unidentified individuals were filmed burning papers in the bins in the building's courtyard. Now, tensions have been rising between the US and China for some time. President Donald Trump's administration has clashed repeatedly with Beijing over trade and the coronavirus pandemic, as well as China's imposition of controversial new security law on Hong Kong. Then, on Tuesday, the US Justice Department accused China of sponsoring hackers targeting labs, developing COVID-19 vaccines, charging 2 Chinese nationals who allegedly spied on US research companies and got help from state agents for other thefts. The U.S. State Department released a statement shortly after Mr. Wang spoke on Wednesday. Now, he said, we have directed the closure of PRC, the People's Republic of China's Consulate General in Houston, in order to protect American intellectual property and Americans' private information. Now, State Department spokeswoman Morgan Otagos has said. Now, she added the U.S. will not tolerate the PRC's violation of our sovereignty and intimidation of our people, just as we have not tolerated the PRC's unfair trade practices, theft of American jobs, and other egregious behavior. Ms. Otagos also pointed to the Vienna Convention, under which states have duty not to interfere in the internal affairs of a host country. The consulate is one of 5 in U.S., not counting the embassy in Washington, D.C. It's unclear why this one was singled out. So what exactly has been going on there? What spying and all that culminating has been going on there? Well, we'll bring you more of that in a bit. So don't go away. But Trump has considered coronavirus pandemic to get worse. The president also asked all Americans to wear face coverings, saying they show patriotism. You remember that during one of his press conferences, when they were doing the update, was it one of the journalists who was there did ask the question, is it going to be worse before it gets better and all that stuff? And he said he is the enemy, the enemy of the people. And then, so now with what he said, he's going to go back to apologize to all these ones. I really doubt it though. Starr Radio UK. The last man on trial with Nelson Mandela dies age 95. Andrew Mlagani's death signifies the end of a generational history, South Africa's president says. And Zimbabwe declares curfew to curb virus. The curfew takes effect on Wednesday, but opposition groups say it meant to stop their protests and more. I'll be bringing you more of that in a jiffy. Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Now, in Ghana, fire ravages Koforidua Market Center, 7 shops burnt down. And let's build consensus on new automotive industry policy, Akufo-Addo declares. And then, how Akumsin is a disgrace to Ghana, Kwesi Enin has said. This and a lot more going to be coming your way in the next few minutes. But it's now 2 minutes to the top of the hour. And let's take the song from Pete Mens, and it says, we shall overcome. Whatever the situation is, I want to assure you that we shall definitely overcome. Enjoy, and I'll be with you.
If this be my last song, if this is my last breath, consider me the man standing in the gap. Yeah. Oh yes, not for myself.
This is Starr Radio UK.
You are listening to Starr Radio Morning Show.
For a moment, the very knowledge you gave us, so we could know you better, drove us into science, or no, making us believe we can do it on our own. Yeah. If it's a lesson, we've got it. If it's a foolishness, we're sorry. And when you say in your word, I will heal your land. The land is yours, please heal your land. Oh, Jaja, my Jaja, creator of heaven and earth and everything in it. Please heal your land, yeah. Keep on washing your hands. Practice social distancing. But the real preparation is sanitize your heart. Heal our land. Heal our land. Heal our land. this be my last song, if this is my last breath, consider me the man standing in the gap. Yeah. Oh, yes, not for myself, but those who don't have a voice to
Enlighten your
for
day
those
with
who
Star
don't have
Radio.
a God like you. Yeah. For a moment, the very knowledge you
Your
gave us,
favorite
so we could know you
Afro-Caribbean
better,
radio
drove us into
station in
science,
the
oh no,
UK.
making us believe we can do it on our own. If it's a lesson, we've got it. If it's a foolishness, we're sorry. And when you say in your word, I will heal your land. The land is yours, please heal your land. Oh, Jaja, my Jaja, creator of heaven and earth and everything in it. Please heal your land, yeah. Keep on washing your hands. Practice social distancing. But the real preparation is sanitize your heart. Heal our land. Heal our land. Heal our land.
Yes, that is Pitmans for you, saying we shall overcome. So whatever you're going through, of course, I want to assure you that you're going to be overcoming it. Let's get stuck in there. Yeah, a bit of support here and there.
If this is my last breath,
but I can tell you that nothing in this world is permanent.
Oh, yes, not for myself.
Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London.
And for those who don't have a God like you, yeah. For a moment, the very knowledge you gave us, so we could know you better, drove us.
And I'm saying good morning to Odumusu Babatunde Wasiu, my apologies. Odumusu Babatunde Wasiu, wherever you are, good morning to you. Hemin Lafil Unique. And Corina Tetewia and Dash Arifo Islam Sikda. And then Alvin Smith, good morning to you all. And thank you very much for sharing as well.
And everything in there.
It is Starr Radio UK Wednesday edition of the morning show. Time now 3 minutes past the top of the hour.
Practice social distancing, but a real preparation is sanitize your heart. Heal our land.
Alhaji Kasim Oganija. Yes, Oganija. Wherever you are, Alhaji, good morning to you. Good morning to you, my Alhaji.
The man standing in the gap. Yeah. Oh, yes, not for myself, but those who don't have a voice to sing. And for those who don't have a God.
Now let's move on to some of the stories making the rounds whilst we wait for Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI to join in on the updates with updates from Nigeria. A security expert, Professor Kwesi Ennings, has said that the gun action by Special Development Minister Hawa Kumsin at the registration center in Kaswa undermines President Akufo-Addo's fight against vigilantism in the country.
When you say in your word, I will heal your lane.
According to him, the MP is unfit to hold herself out as a lawmaker and also as a member of the ruling New Patriotic Party. He said this today, yesterday. He said the head of the Department of Research at the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center said if the president does not take action against his appointee, the priests will be weakened in their efforts at curbing vigilantism. Now, up to now, we've not had any information from the presidency as to whether is it Mrs. or Howard Kumsin will be suspended or suspended for investigation or something of the sort. He said this woman is a disgrace to her party, to the president, and to the republic. If we don't sack the woman, the priest will never be able to deal with anyone in vigilantism. She has undermined everything the president has done with vigilantism. Now, Howard's behavior is disservice to the NPP, the president, and everyone. She is a disgrace to the Republic of Ghana, he said. The MP, who has confessed to firing a warning shot at the center, claimed it was to defend herself after feeling threatened with towering registration centers in the constituency.
Oh, Jaja, my Jaja, creator of heaven and earth.
Last Monday.
Please heal your lady, yeah. Keep on washing your hands.
Yeah, my name is Starr Radio UK.
But the real preparation is sanitize your heart.
6 minutes past the top of the hour, and we have Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI who has joined in. But once I get him ready to be on air with us, let me put this announcement through. Now, Rexford Solicitors is coming back with the legal hour on Starr Radio UK. The maiden edition will be taking place tomorrow, exactly at 12:30 during the morning show. Okay, and every Thursday at exactly 12:30, we will have Rexford Solicitors coming your way with the legal hour. So make a date with them. And then this evening as well, Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI will be coming your way with the Niger voices. Yeah, there's lots and lots and lots going on at the moment in Nigeria, but I can promise you that you won't miss a thing because he will make sure he delivers on that promise. So let me go straight to him and let's see how he's doing. I can see him outside with a nice tree behind him, and he being cool, a cool man he is. Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI, good morning to you. Okay. Yomi, just hold on for a minute. Just hold on for a minute because I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Let me just sort that out. My apologies.
Standing in the gap, yeah. Oh, yes, not for myself, but those who don't have a voice to sing. For those who don't have a God.
Okay, let's see whether we can hear him now. Yomi. Hello, Yomi. Yomi, I don't think it's from your end. It might be from our end here in the studio. So just bear with us. It's not from your end. I think it's from our end here in the studio. So just bear with us. Just bear with us. Listeners, enjoy the song whilst I get Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI's sound to you.
If this be my last song, if this is my last breath, consider me the man standing in the gap. Yeah. Oh, yes, not for myself, but those who don't have a voice to sing, and for those who don't have a God like you. Yeah. For a moment, the very knowledge you gave us, so we could know you better, drove us into science or no, making us believe we can do it on our own. Yeah. If it's a lesson, we've got it. If it's a foolishness, we're sorry. And when you say in your word, I will heal the lane. The lane is yours, please.
Okay, let's see whether we can hear him now. Hello, Yomi. Okay. Listeners, just bear with us. Trying to sort his sound out. Hello, Yomi. Okay. Just bear with us. Listeners.
If this be my last song, if this is my last breath, consider me the man standing in the gap. Yeah. Oh, yes, not for myself, but those who don't have a voice to sing, and for those who don't have a God like you. Yeah. For a moment, the very knowledge you gave us, so we could know you better, drove us into science, or no, making us believe we can do it on our own. Yeah. If it's a lesson, we've got it. If it's a foolishness, we're sorry. And when you say in your word, I will heal your land. The land is yours, please heal your land. Oh, Jaja, my Jaja, creator of heaven and earth and everything in it. Please heal your land, yeah. Keep on washing your hands. Practice social distancing. But the real preparation is sanitize your heart. Heal our land. Heal our land. Heal our land.
Okay, listeners, bear with us, bear with us. Let me see whether we can hear Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI once again. Yomi. Hello, Yomi. You can hear me, but I can't hear you. Oh my word. Okay, let's do an audio. Let me call you. Yeah, let's do an audio. Listeners, bear with us. We'll just do an audio. Let's see whether we can get Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI. Okay. Hello, Yomi, can you hear me? Okay, now I can still not hear you. I can just see your mouth moving. Okay, I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you on the landline. Okay, and then we continue with the update. But listeners, bear with us. We will not be seeing Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI's face. So please, apologies for that. But it is Starr Radio UK. A quick commercial break, and we'll go back to Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI. Stay tuned. Don't go away.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission-free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it, you're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR, S for Starr, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Hello, lovely listeners. Tune in to the renewed show with Charlotte. Make it a date to listen to me this and every Thursday at 5 p.m. on Starr Radio UK. Tune in to an hour of power, an hour of encouragement, an hour to inspire you to stay positive and strong in this season. See you there and listen.
During the time of lockdown.
Hello, Yomi.
Yeah, it's me, yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you now. Let me apologize to the listeners first, and then we go on from there. Now, listeners, we sincerely apologize for the audio problem that we're having with Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI's line, but we'll have him on it via the audio bit. But I promise you that it will be sorted pretty soon. So let's go to Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI. Yes, Yomi. Good morning.
A very good morning, and I hope you can hear me loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Very good morning to you, and a very good morning to Frank, and now working behind the scene. Good morning to all the other presenters, and we say good morning to our viewers around the globe, and welcome once again to the morning show.
Yes, good morning, and welcome. Okie dokie. Now, let's. How has your day been, and how was your day yesterday after we left you at the demonstration?
Well, as usual, when there's a protest, it's not the first time I have attended a lot of different protests for different purposes, for different reasons at the embassy. But it's always, a situation where you know that definitely, the diplomatic police that protect all the embassy within the country, would come true, whether they were told that there's a protesters that are outside, or there is a kind of information that goes to them. Yes, they were there yesterday, and after one or two conversations with the organizer, they eventually left. The protest ended at exactly the time that they said the protest was going to end. It was a 4 hours protest, and exactly 2 o'clock the protest ended. Reviewing back from the three media, myself and the other two, I can tell that they had over 58,000 people were watching online on a particular broadcast, and the second one was about 28,000 people. And I think on my side, we had about almost close to 19,000 people. In total, that is close to about 100,000 people watching online on that protest of Tolulope Arotile. I'll go back straight to you in the studio.
Okay. Now, did you hand any petition to the ambassador, the High Commissioner? Was anything of the sort done?
Well, it's always a situation where, especially because the embassy staff that came out also took some kind of pictures or videos. We don't know what he was doing. The ambassador, we're not sure whether he was inside the building as at the time of when the protest was taking place. But the diplomatic cars were parked outside. Doesn't mean he's inside, because I don't know whether he has arrived prior to before we got there. Maybe he left after we left, but not individual or one person came out. Apart from I believe one of the staff from the embassy that came out wanted to take some pictures and videos, maybe for their own usage as well.
Well, listeners, that is for your information about the Tolulope protest that took place here in London. It was streamed live on various social media platforms. And to all of you who were supporting, kudos to you. Let's come to some of the stories making the rounds in Nigeria today. Over to you, Yomi.
Well, let's go straight into the COVID, because we've not been able to update it for the last 72 hours. The number kept increasing, going up to close to 600, and yesterday was another 576 new cases of COVID-19. Lagos State is still taking the big chunk of it, and the death is now increasing. We now have 805 people that have died of COVID-19 illness, and 15,677 people that have been discharged, and likewise 37,801 people that are still currently being isolated across the country. When you take out 15,000 from almost 37,000, you still have close to 20,000. That is a huge number, in as much as we know that they're not doing enough testing that will bring people into the isolation center. The capacity is increasing. The problem hasn't stopped yet, just like it hasn't stopped as well. I would also confirm that one of the governors has also been tested positive for COVID-19, and that is the governor of Ekiti State. Kayode Fayemi says, according to his Twitter today, Wednesday, that he will be handing over to his deputy at DPC BME. According to the Ekiti State Governor, Kayode Fayemi says he has tested positive for COVID-19. I took my third COVID-19 test. It's quite interesting that the governor, as much as he's the head of the state, had 3 tests. An average person does not even have the test done, and that means the virus continues to spread. It's good to protect the governor, but as well, it's good to protect those in that particular state as well. It came back positive. I am generally okay. I am already self-isolating at home, receiving the best of care from my medical team, and I hope those under the state as well are receiving the best of care. I am delegating critical tasks to my deputy, but we continue routine duty from home, the governor tweeted. Let's look into some of the other headlines, and then we will do more into the story as well. Once again, this is Starr Radio UK, your finest African and Caribbean radio station in London, where we are reporting from. Federal government records 1.46 trillion revenue deficit in Q1. That is quite alarming, according to the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. We'll go into the story. Also, music promoters sue the Attorney General of the Federation over continued detention. Let me open up that story to find out who is being detained. A music promoter, Latif Alagbade, popularly called Latif Alagbade, has asked the Federal High Court in Lagos not to only jail the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, SAN, and the 4 policemen for allegedly disobeying a court order that he will be released on bail. According to Alagbade, has been in custody ahead of move by the federal government to extradite him to the United States to answer illicit drug-related charges. Justice Muslim Hassan had in a judgment granted an application by the AGF to extradite Alagbade. That is the headline there and the story behind it. We open more into some of the other as well. According to the Oyo State, released school reopening exam timetable, and likewise as well, can demand return of land allegedly sold by Alaafin. That I'm sure is a story that a lot of people might want to listen to. So I'm going to look into that story further. According to the Christian Association of Nigeria, Oyo State Zone, yesterday insisted that the Alaafin of Oyo, the paramount Oba Lamidi Adeyemi, must hand off a dispute land at the Ayitoro scheme in Oyo town, saying the land belongs to the body. However, in a letter that was signed by the first-class monarch, Oba Adeyemi said the land and the adjoining property belong to the crown. We've talked about when it comes to land disputes, I think about 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago on Niger Voices and also on the radio. Most people believe that the land is the only thing that they have, but sometimes there's so much dispute and people get killed inside dispute with land. According to the story that has been reported on the paper, that the Oyo Christian Association, led by its executive council members, recently embarked on a protest against the Alaafin, saying the land measuring 96 plots, approximately 16 acres, was procured by the body from the old Oyo local government area authority. On Tuesday in Ibadan, the Christian body lamented that Oba Adeyemi had been selling part of the land, state property to some investors in the town. The director of state issues and social welfare can, Bishop Daniel Oluwajimade, said almost about 16 years ago, the Christian Association of Nigeria bought 16 acres of land from the local government council in Oyo. They had been paying the yearly tenement rate to the local government council. We discovered that Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Lamidi Adeyemi, has encroached on the land. Today, the police in Oyo town invited the CAN coordinator in Abati police station. The case has been transferred to Iyagoku in Ibadan. I'm sure you can read more into that story, those I would like to follow it. I hope you can still hear me back in the studio.
Yes, loud and clear, loud and clear.
Okay, I'll take one more, then go back straight to you in the studio. As much as Nigerians that are still outside, those that are inside that might want to go back outside, I can assure you that that is not going to happen anytime soon. Nigeria airport not short to foreign airline, according to NAMA. The Nigerian Airspace Management Agency on Tuesday says the country airspace was not short to international airlines. It says clarification was necessary as a result of installation in certain quarters. The Nigerian airport had been shut to international flights until middle of October 2020. Indeed, such speculations are entirely untrue, according to the General Manager Public Affairs NAMA, Khalid Emile, that said in a statement entitled "Nigerian Airport Not Short to Foreign Airlines." The agency said the following: the receipt of the all operator letter with reference number from the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority NAMA issue an aeronautical information circular. Meanwhile, the Minister of Aviation, Adi Siraki, has said that no date has been fixed for the resumption of foreign airlines into the country. This was against report that October had been fixed for international. So this is a kind of confusion. I was almost going to say no one is going to be given to go in and out till October. And as you can see, the NAMA are disputing that. Clarification is not yet being made properly. But Siraki responded on a report on a Twitter handle yesterday saying a date had not been fixed. He further added that international flights could resume earlier than October. That means for now, you will not be able to travel back as you have planned until further notice. And when I mean further notice, until clarification is coming from the authority to when you'll be able to travel back into Nigeria. It's a very difficult time. We do know around the globe, COVID-19 is having impact. But some countries like UK have been quickly able to return back the operation of people traveling and coming back in. But Nigeria, as we speak, is not yet in that process. Star Radio UK, I will hand over back again to you in the studio.
Yes, listeners, Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI bringing you updates from Nigeria, from North London. I start on a few stories. We'll be having a quick look at some of them. But let's start on the latter first. The international travels that Nigeria is saying that it's not banned. I mean, so that means international traveling is still going on. However, the question is, now, if international travel is going on, do we have flights coming from Nigeria and Nigerians here, or people flights from the UK also going in there? Although they are saying we've not stopped international flights from coming in. However, people are not flying in. What is exactly the situation?
Well, if I can understand what that message is saying is, international flight means, maybe flights that are coming in from those that are bringing back individuals that have get stuck in countries where they're not meant to be, and they're returning back. That means it's still an international flight. Whether I can book a flight now this morning and say I'll be traveling to Nigeria tomorrow, I'm sure that is not going to be possible for now. Yes, there might be other, flights coming in, bringing equipment or whatever that is needed for the purpose of it. That is an international flight that will be allowed. The local domestic flight is already in operation, but from what I can understand from that message is I will not be able to buy a ticket and travel into Nigeria if I wanted to tomorrow.
Okay. So a bit of clarity there. But are people traveling with what we call it? Some of them using chartered flights to go. Do you have any information to that?
Well, if you say that, we can refer back to some individuals that have been able to travel out of the country even during the COVID-19 using their private jet. I am sure that people are moving around. They just have to maybe get the confirmation from the aviation minister to approve such a flight. Such a flight has already been approved even locally, and we realized that it was the artist that was going to play a music in Abuja, but they've deceived maybe the aviation minister for something else. But the reason why some have been able to travel with their private jet would be something that the aviation minister would have to review. One particular case was an individual that flew his wife down to London to give birth here. And these are individuals that maybe people will want to question as well. But the question again remains whether more people can fly in and out across the country as long as they get the approval from the aviation minister.
Wow. Okay. Listen to Starr Radio UK. Now, moving on to some of the other stories. Now, what has become of the NDDC investigation that is going on? The individual who collapsed there. What has become of it? And is that investigation still going on at the moment?
Well, it's not just about the individual now. Let's talk about the minister in charge as well. He was sat down by the same committee that was, interrogating this individual that fainted out of the, interrogation. But as the minister of the Niger Delta was about to continue to speak, you could hear the chairman in charge of that committee asking him to stop. And it looks like maybe some kind of information that minister was about to reveal to contradict individual within the Senate, because from what we heard before, they were telling him to stop. He wasn't stopping. He kept on going on, saying that some of the contracts are being allocated to some of the senators right inside the same chamber that are now asking questions about allegation of funding as well. You can see all this playing out. The question remains, do we have the strong institution to review some of these things? A lot of Nigerians have saw that 81 billion allegation that has now become, a laughing stock to so many people during those interrogations. The chairman of the committee kept on saying, stop, stop, stop. Why is he telling that minister to stop when the minister wanted to get his message across?
So he wanted to get a message across. Is it that it's going to be incriminating? That's why they were trying to say stop, stop, or why?
Well, maybe they wanted to have a break in tea and coffee, and he just wanted to get a message. But again, this is a serious situation. These are affecting not an average Nigerian. It's having impact the development of those places that the money should have been used properly. If the minister wanted to make allegation or point finger onto those that are questioning him, and he's been asked to stop, and he has stopped, but in as much of that, he also says few things. But one thing is, we got to remember that Nigerians are watching carefully every details of that because there's a video. People were watching it, and the question remains: what is wrong with the country when it comes to funding that is meant to be used the judiciary purpose for the people end up into the pocket of few?
Now, let me ask you a question there. Do you know if Nnamdi Azikiwe is it the Igbo group leader who is out of the country? Has he made any comments about this?
Not Nnamdi Azikiwe. You probably want to talk to Nnamdi Kanu.
Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, that's right. Azikiwe is the other leader. Yeah, Nnamdi Kanu. Has he made any statement?
Well, when you mentioned Nnamdi Kanu, I'm sure I picked up one or two information by Twitter about him. I will bring that up in just about a minute. He's still out of the country, like you did mention. He speaks directly to those of his listeners across the globe. And one thing I could say is this evening he will be speaking again. And according to what I'm reading from Twitter, on his Twitter handle, says our mission is to remove the Biafrans from Nigeria, the most corrupt British colonial establishment in Africa. Join us later on this evening. There's a lot of response when it comes to the NDDC, and let me just tell you what is happening, on Twitter regarding a lot of complaints, a lot of people looking and asking those questions. This again is part of what the corruption that is taking place inside the NDDC. I'm going to just quickly say Niger Delta leaders allocating contracts to themselves is a tiny part of the problem of the NDDC. And this is by the Twitter handle Olushoga Oweye. The real problem is not executing the job. If you award 14 trillion jobs to yourself and you deliver 14 trillion worth of hospital, roads, and schools, we won't be here talking. Also, another Twitter handle says, and I'm reading, and I'm looking at some of the pictures. I know we can't see that because we are not being viewed properly due to the technical problem we have this morning. Dear Niger Delton, this is another individual, Dr. Abubakar Umar.
But if you have the picture, you can still show it because we can see.
Okay,
we can see you. Yeah,
that
if
is
you have the
the
picture,
picture there, as you can see. That is the Niger Delta, where an average, you can see there.
That the bridge, and then people drinking from dirty water. Gee, wow.
And that is a part of the problem that people are facing in Niger Delta. Again, these are money that should be used to take care of the environment, to take care of those in that particular, but money now has gone into the pocket of individuals. Also, according to Morris, just learned that people pay bribe to get NDDC scholarship that is meant to take the people in that community, and it becomes where you have to pay someone to get that as well. So it's a kind of a news that is really having, question mark on it, not just on the one that fainted, but the whole NDDC as well. And let me take one more as well. Buhari had to delay this NDDC audit for 4 years because of the level of the crisis that confronted him in 2016-2017. The leader suspected his moves and they responded with Avengers, and what happened with session. This is how we got here. Niger Delta leaders are the culprits. And I'll go back straight to you again in the studio, Star Radio UK. And likewise, the individual that was that fainted, I can tell you now that they've done a version of Who Wants to Become a Millionaire. He had a question. He had a phone line to call. He made a phone line. The question is, where is the money? Number A, on the street. Number B, faint. I'm trying to say number 3, snake, and the last one says all of the above. And I think faint is what he picked when he responded. And that to tell you that a lot of people at home are creative. So who wants to be a millionaire was a question that has now been circulating in a video with a man. And the option he picked was a faint because he couldn't get a phone to the person that would give him the real answer.
Wow. Interesting. Africa. Yomi, what more do we have, please?
Well, later on this evening, we'll be touching more on that particular story. What and why how did we get to where money allocated. Scholarship has become something that you have to pay to get through. All that, Niger Voices at 1800 hours. Do join me when I'll be back on Star Radio UK. On that note, I say very good morning to all our listeners. Do download our apps where you can listen without any interference. Have a very good morning from this end.
Good morning to you, Yomi, and we'll catch up later then. All right then. Well, listeners, that was Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI bringing you updates from Nigeria. It is already UK. 11:36 the time. In the next 24 minutes, I'll be bringing the program to a close. We'll be crossing over to the Houses of Parliament. We'll be bringing you the audio version of the Prime Minister's Question Time, working on updating all the systems here. So just bear with us. That's why the voice and the video of Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI wasn't synchronizing properly. I bet you saw that, but we are working. The technical team are working assiduously on it. So wherever you are, just stay glued to your sets. Don't go away. Stay tuned. Let me just take a quick commercial break, and I'll be back with you.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission-free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR, S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Hello, lovely listeners. Tune in to the renewed show with Charlotte. Make it a date to listen to me this and every Thursday at 5 p.m. on Star Radio UK. Tune in to an hour of power, an hour of encouragement, an hour to inspire you to stay positive and strong in this season. See you there and listen.
Yes, Raskimono, Under Pressure. But if you listen to some of the updates, I mean, especially looking at this NDDC corruption, 81 billion scandal that is gone on. And the fact that people don't want to answer questions and decide that they are fainting and all stuff that is going on. And when people want to just spill and just say whatever, they are stopped in a way. So what exactly is going on? There was a comment that one of the listeners or people who have made pertaining to that. They were saying that they don't mind if you are they awarded themselves all the contracts. So the contracts were awarded to the individuals themselves. And then on the ground, they can see that amount of money being used or have been used for whatever ventures that they were supposed to be used for. So they will be appeased with it. You can award it to yourself, but you are delivering. Why not? But it doesn't seem to be the case. They award it to themselves. They build whatever contract, they do it in their pockets. You come to the ground and there is nothing to show for. That's a sad one. Well, enjoy this song and I'll be with you. It is Star Radio UK. Africa. I like what the former president, the first president of Ghana, did say. So the independence of Ghana is meaningless unless it's linked up with the whole liberation of the African continent. And it says the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. But can we say that truly? Do we see that truly? Well, Raskimono is saying it, Under Pressure.
One more time, please.
In your car,
At work,
at home,
on your smartphone.
all around the world.
This is Star Radio UK.
No food, we belly, no money in our pocket, no bed, we hate. The people, they must suffer in a ghetto, in a city, everywhere that we go. We see them, some are cry.